Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, wherever you are worldwide. We are doing the weekly community stand-up for the Humanitarian Toolbox for the AllReady project, and we've got some team members, some project owners, and myself here as well. And Tony, I'm just going to kick things off to you. We've got some dates and some stats here ahead of the holiday break.
Yeah, sort of the Nate Silver of HTBox today. So some short stats and some dates and some stuff coming up. First of all, this is our last stand-up of 2016. So as is required by calendars, we have to kind of do a little bit of a looking back and think about where we've come across the year. It's a little hard to dig up a lot of stats, but we know that about this time last year, we were at 500 issues and pull requests total together. And just looking at the live numbers now, we are at 777, that's an interesting number, 777 pull requests in total, both open and closed. So that was issues and pull requests. That was 500 this time a year ago. And we're actually well above that just with pull requests. So, you know, literally 750 pull requests have been submitted and have been closed against the project. We are at about 200 plus 600 and change, so just shy of 900 issues as well. So 900 plus 700 and change. We're at about 1,700 issues and pull requests that have happened, you know, since the project started, with an additional about 1,200 of those this year. So you do the math, that's a lot. That's a lot of activity, a lot of issues, a lot of discussions, a lot of code that's been pulled into the project. The last couple stand-ups, we've been coming along to a couple of milestones, and we've got one coming up at the end of December. I'll talk about it in a second, but a couple more stats. We've broken 2,500 commits and 100 contributors. So as of this morning, we are 2,519 commits and 102 contributors. And that last stat is one that's particularly meaningful to us at HTBox. And we know there's lots of people who have done lots of stuff around projects that maybe aren't in that number. But we know that 102 people from, you know, multiple continents, multiple events, multiple free time, Thursday nights, Friday nights, whatever it was, have contributed some code, contributed some documentation to these projects. So that is a great milestone in terms of statistics, and we're very proud to see that, and really want to thank everybody who's been part of these projects and really contributing here in particular to AllReady. In terms of some dates and milestones, as mentioned, we're driving towards the December milestone. I originally had that for some time this week, but got feedback from some folks that they're going to be working on it as there's some downtime, some vacation, some, you know, eggnog drinking time, whatever that is over the next couple of weeks. So push that date back. What's that?
I said going for the Balmer Peak.
So push that back to December 31st. So we'll be working for the rest of this month against our December milestone. So as always, if you're looking for items to jump in on, look for the jump in tag. If you're looking for prioritization and things that we're looking to deliver to actual users of the application at the start of the new calendar year, go into issues and filter by the December milestone, and you'll see P1, the highest priority, down to P3, and those are really what we're looking to get done and get the application shipped. Last thing, couple of codathons, actually one. We just had one December 10th, and I forget what day it is, so I was going to announce that coming in the future, but clearly it's in the past. So I want to say a thank you to the folks in London, Ontario, Canada, who had one back on December 10th. But coming up is Monday the 16th and Tuesday the 17th of 2017, and that's going to be in London, UK. We've got Richard Campbell and Bill Wagner from our side, Steve Gordon, one of our top contributors, along with Mike, who's on the phone call here. And that's going to be at NDC London. It's going to be a 2-day workshop. And so you can go to ndc-london.com to find out information and to sign up for that. So we've got milestone coming up, we've got an event coming up, and we've got lots of people continuing to contribute, and we're really looking forward to pushing this thing out at the end of the year and getting it in the hands of folks at the beginning of 2017.
Absolutely. Okay, wonderful. Jim, it looks like you are joining us from a car here today.
Yes. Yep. This is the best I could come up with an office for this morning.
Excellent. Well, any updates from your side on the project?
Just briefly. First of all, my name is Jim McGowan. I'm with the American Red Cross, and we are going to be the first user of this application. So we're really looking forward to putting something in the hands of our volunteers. And just want to thank everybody for all their contributions this year. It's been an amazing project to watch. I am fortunate that I have 2 weeks off starting today. And so I look forward to really jumping back into the application and just testing it out and offering feedback and being available to answer questions, which is something that I haven't really been able to do over the last 4 or 5 months, just because of the work that we do. So, but looking forward to some downtime and spending time with all of you virtually as we head towards that milestone.
Well, I'm sure we all agree that the work that you do for your day job is of significant value as well. So we do not lament the fact that you have been unable to answer questions and whatnot, but we are certainly always happy when you are able to join us and have these conversations. So we wish you no more busyness, especially over the holidays. In the line of work that you're in, I think it's ideal to not be busy at all. Mike, you've been just continuing to go strong here through December. What are you working on these days?
I just finished up kind of the finishing, I guess, flourishes on the CVS import. I kind of wanted to revisit the yeah, sorry.
CSV. We're not pulling in the pharmacy. We're not pulling in the pharmacy.
Yeah, it's very good to make that differentiation. But I just finished kind of getting the code, I guess, a lot of the validations up front, kind of up to par, because before you could just kind of throw anything against it. Where I'm just trying to feedback more specific error messages, to the user that would be doing that. Next step is to put an event dropdown, I believe, on that import page. I think that is the direction we had decided to go in for the import, not the API import. That's different. So that'll be something I'm hopefully working on next week at some point. And besides that, just a lot of issues or smaller issues I've opened up about, like asynchronous communications using web jobs with the Azure storage. I had talked to Dave McCann a bit about also, talking about how we would actually get our database context into that. So from a technical point of view, I think he's kind of looking forward, obviously not a V1 thing, but how could we offload some of that into Azure and use the tools we have at our disposal? So
for sure. Okay, excellent. Well, our next stand-up is going to be on the 7th of January. So we'll get that scheduled, and I will plan out, we'll figure out a cadence here, and we'll get them added to the calendar so that we've got those ready. And you can check out our YouTube page in the new year, and you will see all of the upcoming scheduled stand-ups that we've got. But as always, you can reach out to us on Twitter. At HTBox is the handle on Twitter. You can usually find one of us tweeting about it as well. So don't hesitate to ask us. Connect with us on the repo. Hit github.com, whack HTBox, whack AllReady, and you can find out more about the project there. As always, we'll have the links below here in our video. So just look down there, and you should see the links and all of those things. And since we won't be talking to everyone again until the new year, enjoy the holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Any of the other holidays that are out there, whatever you celebrate, whatever you observe, whatever your traditions, enjoy those over the next few weeks. And any final words here, Tony, before we close out?
Not many, other than also want to make sure I say thank you very much to James. We mentioned everybody else and all the contributors. James has been an excellent project leader through this, and I know he'll continue in 2017, or at least I'm going to try to make sure he continues in 2017. So thank you also for leading all the calls, the projects, and everything we've had going here. It's been just an amazing year, and I hope 2017 is even better for us. Really looking forward to another many years working together here, Tony. Okay, thanks again, everyone. We'll see you on the next stand-up. Cheers.